Welcome back to the show, everyone. Again, we're here with Penn, Elise, and Slick.
Slick.
Who is, looks like he's having a good time. He's all excited right now.
Over there.
Gumbo is smelling good. We're letting it boil down. So, Penn, how long do we have on our gumbo?
Well, this should cook for another hour or so. And my buddies that are good cooks, Renee Prejean and Ty Scheck-Snyder, I talked to Ty about coming on the show. If somebody cooks more than you, then sometimes you learn something. So I've learned a little something. One of the things I learned is on boiling it that I didn't want to cook my meat apart. So we've got a real slow boil, as you see here, just boiling a little bit. So I thank them for the things that I've learned along the way about cooking.
Elise, tell us about Slick. Where's Slick going to be at this weekend?
The 9th annual Wild Game Cook-Off is going to be this Saturday, October 29th.
He's asleep.
We'll have entertainment from Keith Frank, Jamie Bergeron, the Bad Boys. We'll have a reptile exhibit with Slick and other reptiles, thanks to Wesdom Reptiles. We'll have a costume contest for kids, and we'll also have trick-or-treating for kids. So if anybody wants to come out, tickets for adults are $20, for kids 6 to 12 or $10, and 5 and under are free.
Sounds great. So if you're interested in doing the competition with him, how can they contact some information for you?
They can call 364-7040, or they can go to our website, bgcacadiana.com.
Sounds great. Slick. You sleeping, Slick?
Slick is
How's it coming, Ben?
Well, one of the things we want to do is to taste for flavor profile. So as we're going along, you might want to add a little more black pepper just to suit my own personal taste. And then just a little bit more salt. So how much is too much? It all depends on
the person.
Your own personal
I think
preference.
we need a little more Bailey.
A little bit more baby.
You think so, huh? I appreciate that. We are going to add a little filet right here towards the end, right across the top.
It's my favorite. One of them.
I can really smell it.
It's one of my favorites.
And you can tell how those colors are coming together. The sausage is breaking down. The duck is here.
And again, on it, the longer the better.
And this will really be good tomorrow. There are so many opportunities to serve in our community. I know I'm glad to serve with the Boys and Girls Club this weekend. My buddy that I mentioned, Renee Prejean, is going to be helping with the Buddy Walk downtown in Lafayette. And he's going to cook jambalaya for about 1,000 people to help Down syndrome families. So there is so much going on in our community, so many good cooks, that just being here and being a part of this community is a great place to be and live.
And again, with the Wild Game Cook-Off, it's $20 per ticket, but it gets you the bands, the reptiles, the food, all you can eat. I mean, just a wonderful time. I mean, it's really not that costly, because, I mean, you can go movies nowadays and it costs that much, you know. And
I'll tell you,
you won't have the fun that you're going to have here. You're not going to have all the music they got going on. Like, there's some big names. So
we'll have different categories. We'll have wild game, seafood, jambalaya, dessert, and others. So they have lots of different things to taste.
Yeah.
So basically, 7-course meal for $20, because you can go around and taste different things and then finish with your dessert.
Yeah. And especially with the kid-oriented and stuff, especially with the petting zoo and stuff. Tom, how many different reptiles are you going to have this weekend?
I'm looking to bring out more of about 20 to 30 different reptiles to educate more, just to put on a show for the Boys and Girls Club so they could have some more educational uses for these reptiles in the city.
You're going to have some big snakes there too?
Yes, we will have some big snakes over
Wow. I mean, they don't have to be scared of them. I mean, all these reptiles are well confined.
We went on to cook at Channel 3 the other morning, and there was a 12-foot python, was it?
Yes, reticulated python.
A reticulated python. Well, python was a python to me. This was a large snake.
Reticulated or not.
And it is fun to be around those animals. What a family-friendly environment to be in. So there'll be great music, great food, a lot of great cooks.
And you being one of them, Ken?
Well, I tell you, I've got a lot to learn. I learn something every time I cook or go somewhere, as other people have their own little secrets. Sometimes they share, but sometimes just watching how somebody does something.
That's right, that's right.
Like that little pinch that you saw.
And talk about secrets. If you want to get recipes, go to our website, kdcg.com, and go to What's Cooking Show.
What's Cooking Show.
That's
and
right.
Click on archives. See, Penn's talking about secrets. He tried to throw in there earlier. He said a pinch of bay leaf, and he said a little pinch, and he put a rather large pinch.
You were
Large
watching.
pinch.
Speaking of watching people,
That's right. A little.
I saw that.
You're
Little
right,
pinch.
but it'll
Yeah, right.
it'll come out in the flavor, but it won't overpower. And when you're tasting it, you'll say, "Wow, what is that?" And
It's a different.
it just comes across the palate. That's what you're looking for.
Okay.
Well, once again, I want to thank Iberia Medical Center, where to improve the health and quality of life. So quality of life is wild game cook-off. We're glad to do that.
All right, Penn, let's go ahead and play it
Thank
up.
you for coming.
Glad to be
Helping
here.
us out.
So Dom, we might see you this weekend with the animals and stuff at the Wild Game Cook-Off, and none of your reptiles are for cooking though. I mean, just petting. That's all.
I mean, if we might give a little taste tester, maybe.
There you go.
Cook-off.
But give it to the animal, not the animal in the food.
Got a little sausage in it, a little egg.
No.
I'll put it.
That's good, just like that.
Good.
And again, Elise, give us a little bit more information again on the exactly what and where.
The 9th annual Wild Game Cook-Off is this weekend from 3 to 10. You can eat from 3 to 7. It's all going to be at the Sugar Arena.
Sounds great. And tickets are $20.
$20, and it's to benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Acadiana.
Great, fantastic. So if you really want a good time this weekend, just head on down to New Iberia and join Penn and them. They'll be doing all the cooking out there and sample all the wonderful dishes all these cooks are getting out there and working with and trying to win the competition, right, Penn?
That's exactly right. Hope to see everybody there.
It's always a good time at the cook-offs. man.
Definitely, definitely. Great bands, a petting zoo. I mean, that alone is going to be, really awesome, besides all the food and everything.
I hope my wife doesn't find out that I snuck out of the house with some of her things, because she doesn't like me to leave the house with her things. She likes them right where they
think
are.
we might have
I'm
a
sure she
problem.
might not. Well, she might not find out, huh?
Just make sure she
Y'all not
don't,
going to tell her, right?
just make sure she don't tune into this show.
That's right.
She won't. Man.
I'll
she-
try to get
trust
them
me.
washed and back. So
Then you'll be out the doghouse for sure.
that's right.
And if you want all the good things that Penn used here today, come by your local Piggly Wiggly stores here in Opelousas. 2 locations to serve you. 1805,
Heather Drive.
1305 Heather Drive.
1305?
8410 Highway 182 North. I was testing you.
Yeah, you testing me.
And come by and pick up all your fresh ingredients. And guys, thank y'all again so much, and good luck this weekend. And Slick, have a great time.
Wake
That's
up.
right.
Stay out the pots.
Thanks for having all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll see y'all again next year.
Look forward to being here.
Thank y'all
Thank
so
you.
much.
for coming. I'm
And
ready
thank
to
y'all
eat.
for watching the What's Cooking Show. And join us back for next week when we have another exciting guest.